Hi, this is Ken Uhrich, Estimator and Purchaser for Custom Home Group out of Quarryville, PA in beautiful Lancaster County. And today we're going to continue our series on granite versus quartz countertops. Specifically, we're going to talk about price points so you can plan your budget, and then we're also going to discuss seam placement as well as installers. So to start, I can really only speak from my experience as far as price point goes, because that can change region to region throughout the United States. But from my experience, the 20 to 30 commonly harvested colors for granite are going to be less expensive than most of your quartz brands. We have found that Zodiac by DuPont is more reasonable than other Zodiac brands like Silestone or Cambria. But in general, a good rule of thumb is that granite, your 20 to 30 common colors, are going to be less expensive than quartz. Moving on to seam placement, we actually placed the seam in our countertop in our showroom here just to kind of give an example of it. But this is a quartz countertop. You can see there's a lot of small speckles, so if you cut it off all of a sudden with a seam, you're going to be able to hide it a lot better than you would with a granite countertop, because granite has veins that all of a sudden you'd cut off, and then you'd have to try and place the veins in the next piece in a way that hides the seam. It's very hard to do with granite and much easier with quartz. Another thing we try to do is place our seams in the middle of an object, like a kitchen sink or a cooktop. So we'd have a small piece here and a small piece here in the seam rather than running the whole way through the countertop. Next, you want to think about your kitchen island. This table right here is actually 4 by 7. We've done islands as big as 5 by 8, and the reason I mention this is because with your granite slabs, they're typically larger than your quartz slabs. So with a granite slab, you're probably in the 6 foot by 10 foot range, whereas with quartz, you're in the 4 foot 6 by 10, and either of those sizes you give or take a few inches. So when you're planning your island, if it's a large island, you probably want to go with granite because you're a little restricted with your quartz slabs. And the last thing to talk about is installers. You want to pick a great installer. It's really easy to screw up a beautiful countertop. So when you're picking installers, you want to talk to your friends who have they installed with before, have they had a good experience. If you're finding a guy that's $10 to $15 less per square foot than everyone else, there's probably a reason for that. So just be careful, do your research, and I know you'll have a great experience. That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you tune in next time.